Firefox uses a function called PR_write to write data into a TCP socket. This function is located inside a DLL module called nss3.dll. For this demonstration, I have prepared a Twitter account to show you the process. So let me try to log in into my account here. Okay, and as you can see, my login credential has been entered by the last pass. Now, the point is, once I click on the login button here, what will happen behind the scenes? Behind the scenes, the Firefox will load the nss3.dll library and will call the PR_write function to submit these data. And once the Firefox do these steps, at this point we're gonna set up a breakpoint and intercept the traffic. So here is where the breakpoint will be located. In this video, we will do this step manually. So let's start by installing the ImmunityDebugger software. And let me empty the screen here and minimize this one. The installation part is quite straightforward. And I'm gonna open the steps that we have talked about in the PDF file here. So this is the steps here. Okay, the first two steps, the ImmunityDebugger will do them for us in a one shot. We just need to attach the Firefox process, and by default the ImmunityDebugger will resolve the process ID and attach it for us. So let's wait for a second. Okay, the next action is to specify the DLL library and the function name, which are the PR_write, and the DLL library called nss3.dll. To do so, you just need to go to View, then Executable Modules, then let me search for the proper DLL here. nss3, okay, here it is. Then you do right click on this DLL, then View Names, then scroll down till we find the function, which is PR_write. Okay, so this is the function here. Okay, so at this point we have accomplished the first 4 steps from our manual here. Now, since we are doing the hooking manually using ImmunityDebugger, we don't need to specify a callback function. So let's move on. And let me just remove the callback function from the manual here, since we are doing these steps. As we said, since we are doing the hooking manually using ImmunityDebugger, we don't need to specify a callback function. Okay. Now, to set a breakpoint, you just need to click on F2 on your keyboard, or right click and specify a toggle point, a breakpoint. And once you do that, I'm gonna hit on the play button a couple of times. Okay. Now let me bring up the Firefox window here again. Now notice that each time we got a breakpoint, we will be notified in the down below task manager here. Also, the execution will be stopped. You can see the pause window here. So it's gonna be paused unless we manually hit the play button once again. And right now I'm gonna hit on the login button. Now to view the memory content, just do right click and choose address relative to ESP register, which is the stack pointer here. Okay. You just need to do to click on the play button multiple times, then click on the follow and dump so we can see the memory dump here, and we need to click on the play button many times. Follow and dump again. Now after a few clicks, notice what we got here. Let me first copy this memory dump here, and I will terminate the debugger. So let me create a new text file and I will paste the memory dump. And I will end up this task here. Okay. So notice here, this is the username and the password that we have used for the login to Twitter account. So my username was, or my email was bigtasty@gmail.com. Okay, so we can see that we got some hexa characters here. We need to move it back to ASCII, and this is the password. Okay, so let me clean the string here a little bit. Okay, let me open the ASCII code table. And I will start with the email address. Notice that 40 in hexa means at in ASCII. Let me zoom in a little bit. So here it is. So in hexa we got 40 and the symbol is at. So let me replace the 40 here with at. So we got bigtasty321@gmail, and for the password, the 58 is represented by a left bracket. So let me replace this one with a left bracket, and the 5D is represented with the right bracket or bracket. So this is the right bracket here. Now last thing, I will try to log into my account using the information that we have just figured out here. So let me go to Twitter, login. And I will just copy the username and the password. And fair enough, I am logged in. Okay, last word, keep in mind that all what we have done here was a manual method, and it was just an introduction for the next video. In the next video, we will see how to get the same result using a Python script. Thanks for watching.